Just the shipwreck, right? Okay.
They're
You know where
$3
it's
cheaper.
at, right?
Excuse me?
You know where it's at.
Right there.
Right there. I was headed.
It was a trick question.
You guys are $3 cheaper than if you would have bought it there?
$3.
Really?
You'll see.
I trust you.
You're the one that checked us in the other day with a train.
Did you do a train?
Yeah. He lost his sticker.
How you part?
I put the sticker here on his forehead.
I remember that. That's funny. Did you like the train?
You know what we got? We
We-
went down the street to the southernmost point,
The
right?
buoy?
And then we never got back on.
Because there was a long line, right? To take a photo.
Yeah, and then we went straight to the lighthouse, and when we came back, we were too late for the last
We were too.
pickup.
Yeah,
Last pickup is at
4:30.
Yeah, so, oh well.
That's fine.
You're gonna love the views up there. Not afraid of heights, are you?
No.
Do we show this to him? Okay,
He's gonna give you a red sticker.
Nice.
another sticker. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's why she bought it, because it was pretty.
Thank you.
Ding, 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 ding. Picture. Okay, cool.
Shipwreck
Are we gonna go all the way up there? Cool.
Rock on.
Captain.
Captain.
Two stickers,
Thank you.
Thank you.
400 years of history. Shipwrecking Museum.
400 years, huh?
Yes. You know, a lot of fun.
Cool.
Air conditioned museum and artifacts, silver, gold.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll put it on you. And
I'll take a recycle, sir.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Amazing pictures up in the tower, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right on. Cool.
Enjoy the tour.
Thank you. Oh,
For this was a race as well as a rescue, since the first captain to reach the shipwreck became the wrecking master, who would direct the operations, call upon the other wrecking schooners only if needed, and claim a greater share of the salvage. However, the wreckers of Key West did not always stay home to await the storm. They had reefs to watch far from Key West.
okay. I'm recording again. Let's see what they got over here.
Did you get that? Below sea level.
Yeah, I did. Got it. me.
There's the anchor. Or no, that's to hammer stuff. To make
Let's go up.
Okay, well, before I tell you the story, did you notice the coins? Yes. Always like to compare the two, but if you take a good look, hey, come on up here. Take a good look at those coins. They're kind of rough looking. That's real Spanish silver coins from 1733. Now, those are called cob coins, and that's an acronym for cut off bar. They take a silver bar like over there, cut off a piece of it, hammer it out flat, and that's where we get the saying, make a money hand over fist. Because that's literally how they made those coins right there, the cob coins. All right, then you come over here. This is many years later, but notice these coins down the bottom right. They look a lot different, don't they? Well, there's a reason for that. Basically, what happened is the king found out people were literally cutting corners from his cob coins and keeping the pieces for themselves. So he's losing money. He had to put a stop to that. So now he's using a mechanical press. Notice now all the coins are identical and they're round. So there's no corners to cut. Now basically, folks, as you walk around here today, for the most part, everything behind glass is real and authentic and came off of shipwreck. For example, everything in this case here came off that ship right there, except that ship right there. That's just a model. But it represents the El Cazador, and that's known as the shipwreck that changed history, and it literally did. It was Spanish. It was a Spanish brig of war, and it set sail from Havana, Cuba in 1784, and it was secretly loaded with 400,000 of those silver coins right there. It was taking that silver money to New Orleans to back up the paper money of Spain. Spain was in desperation. It needed that silver to make it to New Orleans. And that is how it changed history. It didn't make it. Just think if it had, Louisiana might not be part of the United States today. But what's interesting is how this treasure was found. It wasn't that long ago, 1993. There was a fishing boat going across the Gulf of Mexico. Nets got caught on the bottom. When they finally freed those nets and pulled them up, came up with a 45-pound boulder that was nothing but Spanish silver coins. Right next to you, sir, where it says cluster, right in that frame, that's what they pulled up in those nets. But folks, what's funny about the whole story and why it's my favorite is the name of the fishing boat that found this treasure. Are you ready? The name of the fishing boat that found this treasure was called the Mistake. So we like to call this the treasure that was found by mistake. Wouldn't you like to make that mistake? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well,
Thank you. That was awesome.
feel free to take all the pictures you like while you're here. There's more stories, but when you're ready to go upstairs, there's more up there. And in the far right corner, double doors that go outside up the tower. But if you like taking pictures, this is a great place to take a picture. You have your photographer out here, you have your muscle person here. They pick up this 64-pound bar that's nearly 400 years old. Now, if you do this, it's really important that you get 3 elements in your picture. Number 1, you want to get this in there, authentic silver bar, and it weighs 64 pounds. That's the first thing you want to make sure is lined up in your picture. The second thing, of course, is the person that you're taking the picture of. Okay, and then the third thing, of course, is the poster that says it's cursed. Okay, who's going to be next?
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about this. This silver bar is nearly 400 years old. It's sunk on a ship called the Maribills in 1658, or 1656, pardon me, off the banks of the Bahamas. Now, what's interesting about this bar that you can see right now and touch right now is it actually sunk on another ship the year before. It was mined and minted in Peru, placed on the galleon called the Conception, that sunk later that year off of Peru's coast. When they finally got it up out of the water, they set it aside, and they said, we're going to wait for a better boat, a stronger boat. Well, guess what? That never happened. Put it on the Maribills and sunk again. That's why you can read it. There's some people think it's cursed. But we don't pay that any mind. It hasn't harmed anybody since it's been on dry land. Just don't get it wet. But you know how I know by experience how I know it's not really cursed. You know how I know? Exactly. And look at me. Don't I look pretty good for a man who's 22 years old?
And you look good. Where's the elephant tusk?
Yeah, they're over here. I got a bunch of them here and a few over there.
Oh, there it is.
And they're real, genuine, fake ones. Yeah. Now we, as a museum, we could actually have real ones, but we chose not to. Yeah.
How old is that table?
Well, it was actually built in like in the 1840s, and it came on a ship that was wrecked in 1882. Can you imagine a whole ship having nothing but pianos and getting wrecked out here next to Key West? Well, they brought them safely ashore. They brought all the pianos into a warehouse like this to put them on auction. Well, back in the day, everybody and their neighbor wanted a piano. It wasn't every day pianos came to town. Have you ever heard of that being at the right place at the right time? Well, back in the day when everybody and their neighbor bought a piano, guess what? There was only one pianist on the island. So they were at the right place at the right time, weren't they? Now what's interesting about this piano is I can actually play this piano.
Go ahead, play it.
And I can't play the piano. You know how I can actually play this piano and I can't play the piano? Well, it's not a player piano, it's not a crank, it's not a pump organ. You know how I can play this piano and I can't play the piano? It's very simple. It only has one key that works. And so I can play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And
What are those things hanging over there? The brown.
that's actually tobacco from the Carolinas and from the Virginias. Now, sometimes when they were salvaging tobacco that was in the ocean and they were going down free diving and getting the stuff, you know, the tobacco kind of blended in. Well, it kind of mixed with the water, and they would cause they'd get blind sometimes for a few days. Yeah.
These guys,
These are like buoys or floats.
oh, they're floats, because you always see them, and I thought,
Oh, those are buoys?
and they're made of glass.
Yes, yeah. Now, a lot of times they would use that for, like, if they went down to get a box of rum or something, a crate of rum, they would take one with them and tie it up, and someone else would come down, tie another one up, and then it would float up. Now, the marble, that's not going to work on the marble. They had to use the winches behind you to crank those up. They would swim down with a rope and tie that up so they could crank it up. You all see the chickens around here in Key West?
Yeah.
You know what the chickens are, don't you?
What?
You know what they are?
They're chickens.
Well, no, guess what? A lot of people don't know this because I just made it up. But the chickens are actually just old pirates that never died. And you know how I know that? Because R stands for rooster. R.
Arr. Arr, 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 arr.
Absolutely. That's the pirate alphabet. It starts and ends with R. There you go. Thank you. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for all that.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Ready to go upstairs?
Yeah, take a picture of them.
Yeah, you can go out those double doors. And they
I use
go
my phone.
outside and up the tower. You can get a real nice view of Key West up there.
Got it.
Absolutely.
Okay, this way. One more. Okay.
Are you right there? You over here.
Okay, baby. Schooner. Schooner derived from the Scottish verb to schoon. Skip over the water like a flat stone. Schooner is a vessel rigged with fore and aft sails on her two or more masts. The Oxford companion to ships and the sea. Schooner.
Schooner.
Schooner. Schooner. Schooner.
Oh, he's the judge. Key West wrecking judge.
Wrecker kinship.
Oh, we already saw this. Yes.
400 people were employed.
Look at this. It's all the people.
Yep. I guess. Well, some of it. It's not 400 signatures.
Stevedores.
Oh, that's to calm the horses. Wonder if those are original candles.
Maybe.
Candlesticks.
Hardware, nails, knives, powder horns and powder, shotguns, hammers, clones, brocades, wooden furniture, and china. Goods transshipped at New Bedford from the sailing ships that plied the Far Eastern trade routes. Boxes of spices laden with damp and musty air with their pungent, exotic odors. The list was endless.
Pungent, exotic odors.
Pressed closer. These were the things that might be bought for their homes and families.
They're old telescopes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, look at this dollhouse.
Sweet.
I like telling this one. The boat cannot
Hmm? I saw. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's hair. 400 years old. Schooner. Mm. Excuse me. Tower. Right out there. Already took this. Shit.
Hi, baby.
Ready to go up?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
You first. You. First level. Oh look, it's a virgin. See, I told you it was a virgin. You know, I could tell. The
It's red.
red.
There it is. Cruise ship.
We gotta film that. Imagine me and you and me. Ooh, it's getting better. The view's getting better. Ugh.
All aboard! Why didn't you do it again?
Oh,
There's Sunset Island.
that's where we had lunch.
Oh, somebody's parasailing
Cool.
over there. So this is called
Scarlet Lady, yeah.
American flag.
Cool, dude. Ooh. Yeah. get a selfie right here. Huh, baby?
Sure it's okay there?
Yeah.
That never died. You know how I know that? Because R is for rooster. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Time to go to work? Okay, let me know how that goes.
Two seasons down here, huh?
The new error.
If you're an adventurer, the adventure is always there. It's always something. But like I say, it's very dangerous and it's very easy to get killed doing it. So it's either go fishing, because then you're always outside and I love being outdoors, or go salvaging. So I went salvaging and I've been salvaging ever since. Judge Foley called us the names of the judges that presided over
Look at this. This is what they used to use to dive.
Oh my god.
I know, huh? And the weights are supposed to keep you down.
Look at this guy over here.
No, I take that back. It's not.
That's really bad. This is the modern one. That's the old one. Like their storage.
Okay, babe. Let's do this.